What's going on, everybody? This is Jacob Vile. Today I'm going to do some more demo playing with this. Find out the low peak as well as see how it does with shirt tricks on both sides of the window. And I'll show you the back and some other stuff, so stay tuned. So I got two shirts here I'm going to try to float, as well as I got my meter today, and I'm in an area where I could play for a while. So we'll see how this does today. So before that, just want to say thank y'all for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and you got to check out the links in the description to show support for the channel and to see a build for everything it took me to get to where I am today. So let me go ahead and get everything set up. If anybody's new watching, welcome. So today I got my meter. I'm going to get hooked up and I'm going to find out how it does on the low end with music, and make sure I know my peak before I do that, because whenever you're demoing, if you can learn your system with a meter to know where your limits are, where your peaks are, and pretty much what to do depending on how your doors and windows are, is very important for output. So we'll find out here real quick. So what I'm going to do, since I'm going to be outside the vehicle for these tests, I'm going to try at low volume. Let's see, 25 volume. So I just need to know within 1 or 2 hertz of where my peak is. And I'm going to try it with both doors shut, but the windows open on both sides first. So here we go. So I'll do 20 hertz, and we'll see where it peaks at. Alright, so right now it's peaking at 26 hertz with the seat the way it is. Sorry if it's ugly. So let me move the seat up and we'll see if it gets any louder with the seat forward. Keep in mind, this is with me not in the vehicle, since I'm going to be doing this with me not in the vehicle. And we'll find out if it goes up from there. So it's looking like 27 hertz so far. Let me put the seat all the way up. So that's to be expected. I know my seat looks ugly, I'm sorry. It's gotten tore up from bass and pressure flex, plus it's just worn out and old. So now let's see if it gets up any louder than that at this volume. Looks like it's doing best with the seat all the way down forward, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it like that. Seat all the way down and forward. So 27 hertz is my peak on the low end with nobody in the vehicle. If I sat in the seat, I guarantee it'll probably be 26 hertz, because that's how I tested it before. So let's go ahead and see how this does. Both windows down. We'll find out how it does. So I got that test done so I can know where I can demo with both windows down. And let me just show you an example, why not, on camera, how the peak changes by me being in here. So I'm in here, getting in the vehicle. I don't normally do this test, but let me show you how the frequency changes in peak just by me being in here, just for fun. So we're gonna remember 34.24, 27 hertz. I'm not touching anything down there on the head unit. Reset this, 34.24. Now let's do it again with me in the vehicle. We'll see how it changes. So first it was like that when my arm was blocking and I moved forward and it went up, but my peak drops 1 with me in the vehicle. So now let me show you with me back in the seat up to how my standard spot would be when I'm in the vehicle. Here we go. So I'll reset it. Watch how the peak changes. This is how I'm driving. So 33.99 at 26 hertz. What was the number before? 34.24. So you see, as I move the seat forward, I am actually louder, and my peak changes. 34 point, so a third of a dB louder. It's not much, but when you're at full higher volume, it'll be a big difference. So now I'm gonna be in the vehicle, show you how it does with both windows down at my peak, and then I'll give you a demo. So this will be window down, so this is definitely not gonna be like the best result for the low end. This is just on, like, let's say I was playing this to demo on music and show everybody how it was doing on the low peak or low frequency. And let me play my song. We'll play 26 hertz or 27 hertz, why not? Subsonic volume 27. And then we'll do the shirt tricks. Make sure everything's turned down here. Make sure I can find out what it's metering at the high or the low end with the windows down. I never meter this on camera because, I mean, it's not going to be that loud, but we'll see. So this is on music at 27 hertz. Here we go. So that's clean signal. Excuse me, made me sick, sneeze. So that means I'm doing like 52, 53s at 27 on the low end with the window down, which is pretty, that's actually not bad, but for my coronary and power, it could be better. But being a fourth order, my low end peak is gonna be a lot lower. And that's with the window down. I'm not gonna do window up this time. Stay tuned for future videos for window up. So now we're gonna find out how it does. Let's see if we can actually float something here. So 52, 53s on music, window down. On the low end, that's not clipping, that's a few clicks from clipping. So if I would have went to clipping on that, I probably would do 54, 55s, but I'm not gonna clip, I don't wanna blow nothing. I'm always careful with everything. So let's go ahead and get this going. Subscribe if you haven't. Thank you all for watching still. I'm sure some of y'all are like, Jacob, stop talking, just focus. Okay, so I'll do that. Let me turn this off. We don't need this anymore. Y'all saw the low peak with the window down. There'll be more videos showing with the window up and meter results. And let's see if I can float something. Curious to see if I can do it. So let's turn this back on, 27 hertz. So at idle, I'm only seeing about 140 to 150 amps of alternator. Definitely doesn't like that. It dropped down to like 12.6. Didn't go into the 11s. With my AGM, I was definitely dropping down to like 11.2, 11.3 after a whole minute without driving or revving the engine or the alternator. But about 140 amps. That's including the vehicle, so probably only around 100 amps to the Lithium. Drop into mid to low 12s, depending on how it is. And that was about 2 clicks from clipping. But hey, I floated the shirts on low power. I'm pretty happy. If I would have turned it up a few more clicks, it would have been a little better, but I'm not blowing nothing today. See, the alternator's struggling at idle to get charged back up. But awesome. So now, for the ones still watching, for my last little fun flex. Let's go ahead and do this window shut, or door and window up, and let's go ahead and show y'all how it's doing right here with the volume at lower frequency. And what I mean by that is I can play down to around 18 hertz really well. 18 to 20 hertz really well. So we'll do that real quick. I'll be in the vehicle just because, why not? Let's see how it does. I mean, I don't know if it'll float. I doubt it. It's very hard to float low frequency, especially in fourth orders. So keep in mind the high end is what's more impressive than the low end. So this will be at 20 hertz. Low frequency, it's hard to float, but let me tell you, I floated a shirt barely at that, so that's definitely pretty good. It'd be a lot better if I was in the driver's side revving the alternator, because the Lithium does not like only 100 amps of alternator charge. It only works if I got over 300 amps of charge, and that's only going to be if I'm revving. So way better results revved. So, but if I had two alternators, it'd be even better, but I'm not planning. I'm keeping this as budget as I can with what I have. So I hope y'all liked that. So that was a 20 hertz shirt trick. Not bad. Stay tuned for more footage. Subscribe if you haven't. What's going on, everybody? This is Jacob Viral, ending this video to say thank you for watching my videos. Every single day I have a daily cardio video I upload. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and notification bell, and I'll see you tomorrow.